Hi, I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for taking your time, joining in, coming to see what's going on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. If you are returning, you know my heart. I appreciate you and your time just as much. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. Thank you for constantly coming back and just being a support to this channel. I really do appreciate it. So I am here, as I said I would be. Happy Tuesday. I'm here to show you or talk to you about my end of spring, beginning summer makes. This is part one of two parts. So this is my end of spring, beginning of summer makes. I'm going to get started with the shirt that's here on the mannequin. This is Simplicity 8830. It's a Mimi G style pattern. Simplicity 8830. Here are the line drawings. Let's see. And as you can see, there's a shirt dress and a shirt. Now mine's a little different. The shirt and the dress have side pockets, upper pockets, and the 3/4 length sleeve. I did the side pockets, no upper pockets, and my sleeve is just a little bit shorter than hers. And I used a blue and white striped cotton fabric. It's kind of thin. It's a shirting fabric, but nothing much to it. Just the fabric itself is very pretty. You can see that the shirt buttons down the front. It does have bust darts. Now I didn't put the button in the collar here. I rarely do, but I do have 6 buttons down the front. As I told you, I have the sleeve, but it's shorter than the one that is on the pattern. There is a mandarin collar. I'll show you that. The shirt does have the yoke, back, and the pleat detail. You can see the length. Well, you may not be able to see it. I'll show it to you. It has the high-low hem, so the front is actually shorter than the back. See, here's that collar. I believe they call this the mandarin collar when it looks like this. You know my insides. I have the bias tape, cleaning up that neckline, cleaning up the arm sleeve. I did serge, and then of course the bias tape. So it has that shirt tail hem, as you can see, the curve that's in there. And if you look at it from, let me get a better angle. If you look at it from this point of view, here's the front and here is the back. The shirt itself, as I said, I didn't put the upper pockets, but it does have side pockets. So here's your pocket here. Of course, here it is. And that gives it a nice little detail. So if you have to jump out the car or whatever, throw your keys in your pocket. But it's just, it's not anything fancy about it. Just a nice shirt made from a nice shirting fabric. I do really like it. And of course, we are familiar with that burrito style yoke. This fabric has a nap. I didn't really notice it when I first did it. So I do, my stripes going on the crosswise are a little bit darker. That's the yoke and the collar. And then the front, the sleeve, and the bottom half of the back, the shading of the fabric is just a little bit lighter. But it's actually a really nice shirt. It can be worn with a belt, or you could just wear it open. You'll see it. I do have pictures of it. I made that one, and then I have this blue fabric. Now, this is the fabric that I've been bragging on for the past few weeks. It is a crepe back scuba. I kept calling it a ponte, a crepe back ponte, and on my last video, I did apologize and put the correction in the description box, because it's not a ponte, it's actually a scuba. But it's very drapey, very, very lightweight, and I chose to make New Look 6581. New Look 6581. Here are the line drawings. And I made the shorter version and the pants. Now, not all the time do you get pants that look like they say they're going to look on the pattern. This is just a plain pair of elasticized pants, you know, elastic in the waistline. There was no waistband to put on. This actually just was cut up higher. The waist part was cut up higher so that you could fold it under to develop your casing. Now, on the pattern, you can see it. See how the leg is straight and then it kind of flares at the bottom. Straight leg kind of flares at the bottom. I like that a lot. And this pant actually did it. So you just have your elastic, but you can see they fit, and then it gets a little bit curvy right there so that it can end up coming out to this flare like it does. Nothing to the pants, but a pattern that's doing what it said it would do, and it looks just like it does on the pattern. They are really cute, and of course they're really nice paired with this jacket. So nice pair of pants. And of course, if I wanted to, I could wear these two together. That's something that I always do. That's always important to me, that I can just wear my stuff, because I'm a visual person. So when I get dressed or when I'm planning out my clothing, I have to see all the colors together. So I won't, if you just saw me during the week, rarely will you see me with blue on today, green on tomorrow, yellow on the next day. It's nothing I do on purpose. It's just the way I see, the way I learn. Anyway, here is the jacket. I don't know, is it a jacket or a top? What do they call it? They don't call it anything. It's a jacket, it's a top, but it's really cute, and it is a wrap. It does wrap. So as you can see, here's the V neckline from the wrap. It's not really, really low. I do still need a tank top with it. I do. Not everybody would, but it's very plain. I did not do any top stitching. I did hem it on the machine. I do a double hem, same as I did in the pants here. Not a double hem, I do a double stitch. You can't really see it. It helps to make it more stable, and it adds a little bit of style to the pants. So I have that on the bottom of the jacket. I have it on the bottom of the sleeve, but no top stitching of the jacket itself. Okay, so it is a wrap. So it has the ties made from the same fabric, and it wraps over. As you can see, if you can see, the crepe side is a deeper color. It's more of a navy, but that is the crepe. You could use either side. And here's the wrap. It's really cute. Nothing to it, not a whole lot to it, just very, very nice. It's cut on the fold, and then you just, you know, have the facing all the way around it. It's really, excuse me, It's really plain and simple, which is, you know, which is what I like. It's not a hard garment to make at all. You know, it just wraps around. And so the back looks like that when it's tied. But it's a cute, it's a really cute outfit. Like I said, it's on the plain side, but it says a lot, you know, especially when you're wearing it. I've been making quite a few knits, and what I do, I don't always serge them. If you know anything about me, I hate changing my serger thread, my serger machine, but I will if I have to. But with a lot of my knits, depending on the stability of them, I'm using a stretch needle or a jersey needle, and I double stitch all of the seams, and then I just trim them close to the outer seam. And that's what I did on this. And of course, it's what I did on the pants. So simple, not a whole lot to it, but it's going to be very nice because I can put different tank tops. If I ended up somewhere and these were the only clothes I had, I could wear the pants, change up the tank tops a couple of times, and I'm good to go. And whatever tank top I have to wear under this jacket could easily go under the shirt, because more than likely I'm going to wear the shirt open. I could pair this shirt with some white leggings or some white pants, and I would have a nice, you know, 3-piece plus outfit to wear. Now, I also made another set. This one is a short set. Now, I'm fussing about this mannequin because I bought the mannequin, but I didn't think about wheels. And this one doesn't have wheels, so when I do need to move it out, I have to lift it by the bottom. So I'm going to get it put on a platform with some wheels, bolt down or tie down, whatever, the mannequin itself, and then I can roll it from place to place. So let me get these pants off of here. This is actually a pair of shorts. I'm sorry, let me find that pen. I just have the pen put in here. Now, this is another knit. This is more of a ponte weight, but it does have some texture to it. It's this blue and white polka dot. Now, I used Vogue 9319. Here are the line drawings. Now, I made this version before. I made the black and white knit top and linen pants. This time, I made the shorts, but I made some changes on the top. I wanted this sleeve, but I still wanted this bodice. This has the V neck, which is by itself, and then it's very cropped. This one has the collar with the facing that folds over, and it goes to the waist. So I did this front without the collar, but this sleeve. So here are the shorts. As you can see, they're nice and drapey. The width of the leg is really, really, really cute. It does have pockets. Lately, I've been doing pockets. I normally don't do pockets. And then you can't really see it because of the coloring, but this is a yoke waistband. So, you know, you put it on, comes to that V point, goes back up. And then, of course, the yoke in the back is always just straight across. So it does have that. I used the lap zipper. I didn't do an invisible zipper. I don't even know if it called, which one it called for. I just did the lap zipper. I like both styles. So it looks like that. And the zipper does zip all the way to the top of the waistband, so you don't have to worry about any closures for it like that. But just a simple pair of shorts, really, really, really cute. I could put on white tank top. I could put on yellow. I could put on pink. I could put on red. I pretty much could do what I want to do with them, but they're really cute. And they go with the top. Now, here's the top. And remember what I said, I did the longer version, and that alone comes to my waist. The flap that you see here that's acting like a self-folding collar, that's from the way, that's the, you know, the facing. We didn't put the collar on. We do have this fluffy sleeve. I really like the way that is. And the back is cut on the fold, so it just looks like this. I did use my machine to hem. The sleeve, of course, has the rolled hem, and then the top itself is hemmed on the machine, same as I did on the other blue. So all the knit pieces are hemmed on the machine. I don't do that all of the time, but I did it for this collection. And then on the top itself is lined. My first time I made it, I did that. This time I didn't line it. I actually just put a facing on it. I didn't want but so many clothes on because it's going to be hot. And the tie is cut right into the pattern. So the front and the tie is one piece. I like the way it folds over, so you just put it on, tie it up, and you have that look right there. Like I said, I like the way that folds over, but really, really, really cute. And when it's on, you saw it on the mannequin, when it's on with the shorts, that's, you know, that makes a really, really cute outfit to start going into the summer. And like I said, I could put on a red tank top, I could put on a yellow tank top, I could put on a pink tank top. It's really not even gonna matter. It's gonna look really, really, really nice, and I love the way it fits. Okay, that's one, and I got one more to show you. Now, this last garment that I have here was not part of the plan. I was just making the pants set, the short set, and the shirt. I sewed last week, Monday, a couple of hours, Tuesday, a couple of hours. I did not sew on Wednesday. I sewed 1 hour on Thursday, 1 hour on Friday. No sewing on Saturday, and then Sunday night I did whatever handwork I needed to do on those garments. But yesterday I was feeling a little bored sitting around the house. I wanted to sew something. I didn't see anything that I have planned that I wanted to sew. So I said, you know what, let me go to Joann's, even though it's not a pattern sale. Let me see if they have my patterns that I have been looking for in Simplicity, and I'll get those. I get there, they don't have the patterns, but I look at the fabric, which is rare for me. I buy fabric from Joann's maybe twice a year. I typically don't buy fabric from them. However, I look around because if I see something I want, I will get it. They did have the Linen Blends 50% off doorbuster, $12.99 to $16.99, and I'm thinking, wow, that's really good. But I go through it and I'm trying to make myself buy it, but I really don't see a color that I want or a color that I need. So I did not get any linen. But over by the patterns, they had another doorbuster, $4.88 for these canvas prints. My first thought was, oh, I can make the bag that I want to make out of one of these really pretty prints. But when I picked up the fabric and started looking at it, it was quite flimsy. And even though I would have put interfacing on the bag, it was just a little flimsy, and I said maybe not. But I remembered that I had this pattern, Know Me 2053. Know Me 2053. I was never going to make the top, but I love the style of the pants. Here's the line drawing. So I was like, which one of these prints would I not mind having? I remembered that the pants on the pattern was printed. So I was like, ooh, I could try that. What's light color? What would be nice? And so out of all the prints they had, it was some cute ones. I chose this one right here. It's really pretty. Now, why did I choose this? It was just a natural thing. The pink colors in here are like my favorite color. This dark here is blue. I was drawn to it because I just finished sewing blue. Not only is it blue, I realized that it is so close to the blue that's on my scuba knit. And if it wasn't the lighter color, it definitely was the darker one. So I looked and I was like, okay. But after I got home and pulled out the pattern, I said, now, would I wear pants, a full pair of pants this color? So I chickened out and I decided to go with shorts. But super, 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 super cute. Now, they do have pleats in them. So here's the 2 pleats on them. They have side pockets, as you can see. Side pockets, so, so cute. Now, she didn't double stitch the pockets on the, top stitch the pocket on the pattern, but you can bet I ironed up some stitch witchery in there to give it some structure and to make sure it didn't go moving around. So you got your pleats, you got your pocket. It was designed with this little flap here. The pattern does have a buttonhole, I guess, so you can put the button here. You guys know I didn't do that. I just put my decorative button right here. That's a navy colored button. You do have belt loops on it. And belt loops are in the back. I didn't put the darts in the back, and that's because of the fit. And then the other thing about this is it does have the fly front. So it has a fly front zipper. Now, a fly front zipper is a fly front zipper, but she got fancy. And you see the way that it's cut with this little curve here. But that's kind of cool because a buttonhole goes here while the button's on the inside of the pants. So when you put them on, you have your button here, buttoning from just that inner part. And then I do have hook and bar right here. And of course, it just zips up. So cute. Love the width of the shorts because this is how the pants would have been. So at least I know now that I will definitely make the pants probably out of a solid color. I can tell what kind of fabric. I might even use a linen so that they can just flow and drape a little bit more. But this actually will just be part of the set because if I was out and had this with me, the whole set, if it did get a little bit cool, throwing this jacket over my arms with these pants would not be the worst thing in the world. So it really works out really, really, really good. I have a yard and 1/8, a little bit more, but not quite a yard and 1/4. So I have a yard and 1/8 left of this fabric, and I was thinking about a top, and then I was like, oh, I'd have to go buy another piece of fabric because I don't know what I could really get out of a yard and 1/8 because it's only 44 inches wide. But I was willing to go get another piece until I was making not making this video. I'm sorry. I'm looking and I'm thinking, wait a minute. This little denim jacket, vest jacket thing goes with these pants. If I'm looking to have a top on, you got your denim, you got your golden brown trim, you know, buttonholes and top stitching, which blends right with this. I'm thinking if I had this on with one of my t-shirts and this shorts, this is really, really, really cute. So I'll think about if I want a top, because if I had a top out of this, I could wear white on the bottom. I could wear these little jeans I got on because it will pull out this blue this lighter blue that's in here. I don't think all of that is necessary, but I might just give it a shot. Anyway, that is part one of my end of spring, beginning summer wardrobe, the makes that I have. I do have a few pieces, and you'll see why it's part one and part two when I air the next video, because they all seem to blend in together. That's just the way I see colors and the way I put it all together. So thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit that like button, share my channel. Of course, comment if you will. You know I like to get in there and write you back, as long as I don't miss it. Sometimes I don't see it until later, but I do try and make sure that I respond to all of the comments. Of course, I do want you to subscribe, but more than anything, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you so much for watching. Bye.